I was scrolling through Reddit the other day and saw a post about a guy whose girlfriend openly cheated on him, acting like it was no big deal. It was wild, but it also reminded me of my own disastrous ex. I haven't told this story to many people because, well, at the time, it was hell. But now it's just hilarious how wrong she was. Let's rewind 2 years. Meeting the perfect girlfriend. I met my ex, let's call her Vanessa, on a dating app. Not one of those hookup ones, but a serious relationship one. Or so I thought. At the time, I was 33, and she was 30. From the moment we started talking, it was magnetic. We had the same humor, could talk for hours, and just clicked. But here's the thing. Vanessa was insanely beautiful. Like, head-turning, stop traffic, model tier beautiful. I'm not saying I'm ugly, but she was in a different league. And I knew it. Because of that, I never fully let my guard down. I figured girls like that have endless options, so I kept telling myself don't fall too hard. Spoiler, I ignored my own advice. Everything was great until it wasn't. One night, we were having one of those random, late-night conversations when she brought up the idea of hall passes. For those who don't know, a hall pass is when a couple hypothetically picks a celebrity they'd be allowed to hook up with. It's supposed to be fun. Vanessa chose Justin Timberlake. Fair enough. But then she smirked and said something that should have been my first major red flag. Honestly, I don't think many celebrities would say no to me. She wasn't joking. She said it with complete confidence, like it was a fact. That moment stuck with me. She was beautiful, sure, but the arrogance, the entitlement, the subtle way she made it clear she thought she was above everyone else. Yeah, that stayed in the back of my mind. But I ignored it. Big mistake. Fast forward a few months, and Vanessa starts changing. She's coming home late more often. At first, it was 6 p.m., then 7:30, then 9. The excuses? Weak. Oh, I lost track of time. Ran into an old friend. Traffic was bad. The first time, I believed her. The 5th time, I knew something was off. Then came the snapping. If I asked why she was late, she'd blow up on me. Why do you care so much? You're being controlling. You don't trust me. Gaslighting level. Expert. But I wasn't stupid. One night, she got home way too late. I calmly asked what she was up to. She gave me a story about grabbing drinks with an old coworker. Something about the way she said it felt like a lie. And then, it hit me. She was cheating. I needed proof. Not just suspicions. Hard evidence. Checking her phone wasn't an option. She never left it unattended. So I did the next best thing. I hired a private investigator. Yeah, it was that bad. The PI followed her for 10 days. The results? She visited the same apartment building 3 times. She spent hours there. Each time, she left with the same guy. The PI even got his name. Let's call him Dylan. Then, he handed me a folder of photos. Vanessa and Dylan holding hands. Kissing in front of her car. Him pulling her inside his apartment. That was it. That was all I needed. I got home that night, told Vanessa we needed to talk, and sat her down. I didn't yell. I didn't make a scene. I just said 4 words. I know you cheated. She froze. Her smirk disappeared. She just sat there stunned. Then she recovered, laughed, and said, "So, it was just physical. It didn't mean anything." Then, she stood up, flipped her hair back, and smirked. "You're seriously going to throw all of this away? Do you really think you'll ever get someone like me again?" Ah, there was the conceited narcissism in full force. She actually thought I wouldn't have the guts to leave, that I'd be so grateful to have her that I'd just accept it. So I stood up, looked her dead in the eye, and said, "You're not special. I deserve better. And I'm done." Then I walked out. She didn't stop me. She didn't cry. She didn't beg. She just stood there, stunned, like she couldn't believe I was actually leaving. Fast forward 1 year. I go to my high school reunion and run into Veronica. Veronica is an actual model. She's been featured in magazines, fashion campaigns, you name it. And guess what? Turns out she had a crush on me in high school. We hit it off, started dating, and long story short, we're madly in love. Here's where it gets hilarious. One day, I post a photo of Veronica's modeling shoot on my Instagram story. I don't realize that Vanessa is still on my close friends list. Within an hour, she messages me. "Who's that? Why are you playing groupie?" I respond, "That's my girlfriend." She types, deletes, types again, stops. Then she sends a single word. Sure. So I go for the kill. If you thought you were out of my league, then Veronica is out of this world. Also, how's Dylan? Left on read. Blocked her immediately after. The happy ending she never saw coming. Vanessa thought I'd never leave. She thought she was too good for me. Now, I'm with someone genuinely kind, beautiful inside and out, and actually loyal. Meanwhile, Vanessa? She's probably still out there, wondering how the hell I moved on, and why she's the one who can't. Moral of the story? Never let someone convince you that they're the best you'll ever get. Because odds are, you'll find someone who makes them look like a joke.